It brings us again first, Mr. Agala, to the Code of Conduct Bureau.
Yes.
You know, we've always talked about capacity and the way they operate.
Yes.
Why didn't they confirm, if you say he made anticipatory declaration,
Yes.
why didn't they confirm? Don't they verify before? No, we have to ask the question.
Hang on. No, I got you, Suleiman. You should listen to the charges carefully. They were declarations over 12 years. First time governor, 2003, 7, 11, 15, or perhaps up to 11. So there were declarations over several years that you had declared that you own this tool in 2003. Then you now come back in 2007 and now declare that I bought it in 2005. What you had said you owned. You see, that is where it's careful. You see, when you tell a lie, you need several lies to cover it up. So when it says anticipatory, it's saying things you had not acquired.
And I say,
you claim to have acquired.
And we're asking the question,
yes.
Why don't you verify? So how does it work? I file in my
returns,
my assets,
yes,
and you don't go out to check if they are anticipatory or physically there.
You see, you have also admitted that the CCB might not have capacity.
No, I didn't.
We all know that.
A lot of Nigerians
a lot of us
about capacity. It's not me talking.
We are saying here, whether they checked at the time you made the declaration or after, did you tell a lie? Forget about where you were discovered. Forget about how you were discovered. Did you? But let's not judge the man. There are mere charges. He is presumed innocent. He's here to defend himself. My attitude is, I will not judge him based on the charges, based on what was read, based on what I have read. They are simply saying, we have looked at your declaration over X period of time. You said you owned this at this time. We have now found that at the time you claim to have owned, you did not own by your subsequent declarations. But they are what they are, mere allegations against Senator Bukola Saraki for now. My attitude is, let Senator Bukola Saraki defend himself. Let his lawyers, I mean, with all respect to J.B. Daudu, my friend, past president of the Nigerian Bar, what transpired yesterday, allowing your client to take over your brief, is totally unacceptable in law. That an accused is in the dock. The judge, I mean, I could see, if I could see, it was an attempt to provoke the tribunal. Even when the judge said, stop, he insisted he had to land. That in itself was contemptuous. If he had been shut down because of that, if by chance he had been cited for anything, again we hear it is provocation. How could the Senate President come to court and say, I appear because I'm Senate President? You are appearing because you are a defendant in a matter. You enjoy no immunity.
He believes that, you know, the reason why, sorry to interrupt you, and I think he made that very clear in subsequent statements. Yes, that the reason why this trial is taking place at all is because he became Senate President. And nobody would have been interested in an asset declaration he made 12 years ago. The only reason why this is coming up is because he's Senate President.
Really? In his opinion, whether he became, it's because he became Senate President, became a minister, became a House of Rep member, became whatever he becomes.
The silence of his party is also telling, though.
The party?
Yes.
You expect the party to go and defend, you expect the party, I mean, but the PDP is saying he's not being victimized. The PDP, I mean, I recall when Buhari came in, they said, oh, they are going to victimize PDP members, start with your party member. Now, the CCB is prosecuting a member of APC, and I do not expect the party to get involved. This is a judicial process. Let the process run its course.
Let us
go historical. Senator Adolphus Wabara, as sitting Senate President, was arraigned in a court of law under the presidency of President Olusegun Obasanjo, sometime between 1999 and 2003. Was it also political victimization? Representative Salisu Buhari was arraigned and convicted as Speaker of the House of Representatives. Speaker Ekuforiji was arraigned as Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. He is not the first. So because Buhari was arraigned and Obasanjo was president, Wabara, they were all members of the PDP. Why did the PDP get involved? Why did they accuse Obasanjo of victimization? Why is it different now? Look, it is not the first time it is happening. Ministers have gone. If you do not enjoy immunity, you do not enjoy immunity. And if, by any chance, I insist, these are still mere allegations. They are subject to proof. So let us leave all this political coloration and face the issues. The man has some of the best lawyers. J.B. Daudu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, past President of Nigerian Bar Association, led a cream of fine lawyers yesterday, senior advocates, including the very fresh, our good friend, K.K. Eleja, was part of the team. Omolodun was there. These are Adelodun. These are brilliant advocates. Let us leave politics and face the law. Look, when they talk victimization, some are saying they want to encapsulate the legislature. Who is talking about the fact that Lamido, Sule Lamido, was also charged after he left office as governor? Is that also victimization? Why is this so different? Was it not part of the executive?
One of the issues that were raised there at the CCT...
As a senator, he's just first among equals.
Had to do with the constitution of the panel.
Yes.
The constitution talks about the CCT has to be the chairman and 2 members.
Yes.
Right now there's just a chairman and a member.
Yes.
Does that affect their work?
It does not in any way. Listen, I think we should not hold on to straws. What does the law say on quorum? The chairman was explicit. Said our law says we're 2 assisted.
That's the interpretation
act. It's a quorum.
No, but that's the interpretation act.
The chairman said that. He says we're 2 assisted. However, look, other than all this gallery playing, Senator Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was charged before this same tribunal some 4 or 5 years ago. Possibly this same panel. His lawyers came, filed their preliminary objections to the charges as incompetent. They were argued before the tribunal. They did not rush to the Federal High Courts. They did not rush to the Court of Appeal. He went through the full process before that tribunal, and the tribunal ruled and discharged and acquitted him. Senator Bukola too could be acquitted. Let us forget about this thing about victimization. Like I keep saying, if it is persecution, if it is victimization, please shame your persecutors and those victimizing you by defending this matter diligently and make sure you are vindicated. Shame them. Let us leave gallery playing. Let us approach it from that it is a rule of law at play.